What up, YouTube? Asian Persuasion here. My boy Slim.
You already know.
When we're here at YCS Minneapolis with my friend Calvin Chow, who was first in Swiss. Well, I think it was 11-0. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
11-0 starting off and got all the way to top 16, I believe. Right? And then what deck were you playing, my friend?
I was playing Tearlaments Bystial.
Oh, so the new Bystial card things, and all right, cool. And then we're gonna go ahead and start with shoutouts because we know we got the team jobber over here. So let's go ahead and get that started off. Hi, Jesse.
Shout out to Yassine because we worked on the deck like a lot since like the bandless job, and like before we actually worked together for Niagara, but I was too scared to play it, so I finally played it this time.
You top both.
Yeah. So yeah, and shout out to Team Jobber, of course.
Of course, Jesse.
And my friends that stayed with me, people from my locals, and everyone that helped pitch in, like Mitchell and like Steve Klaus, all those people. Yeah.
Yeah, Mitchell's always here in spirit.
Always
He's
here.
right here.
Yeah,
He's right here. All
He
right.
was here like last month.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
All right. Well, let's get into the deck profile. Let's see it.
All right, so pretty much standard. 3/3. Yeah, I mean, not much to say about this.
Yeah, Tearlaments cards. Tearlaments cards get you there.
I also suck at explaining, so.
Nah, you're great, Calvin. Come on.
There you go.
Max out on these. This is honestly like the best one. And against like mirror match, you always want to summon this because if you guarantee to stop them on the turn you summon this, you pretty much win because the one you search is gonna stop them for the following turn.
True, so it's like double interruption.
I played it pretty much like a really heavy Bystial package, like 2 of these, and 3.
Ooh, baby. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
nice.
I didn't want to max out on these because consistency issue, and this was like amazing. Like if you open any of these and you mill these, whenever you summon this and you summon this, you set up like you can potentially set up like a spell or the trap, or even both if you have like this, or if you mill this. So there's like a lot of synergy behind all this.
All right.
And against the mirror match, if you go first, you activate this, search Magnemite. You pretty make sure like their like haveness is pretty much useless unless they like hit 2 names or something.
Yeah, they'd have to sack you pretty good on the mills. So how many tier matches you play against, Calvin?
So many.
So you're saying these Bystial cards are
cards were nice.
busted
Yeah, it
for
was like
you?
a medical, but yeah, I was kind of scared of Sprite just because of it's not
Not amazing
as
versus-
good, but it's not like bad because you just set up like the spell and trap. But,
Plus, them being big is just like they're all big.
Yeah.
Giant
you just push
monsters.
damage, push game lethal really easily.
And then I played the Brandon and High Spirits package. Yeah, I mean this is just summon Baron. Needless
No one
to
ever
say.
sees this deck summoning a Baron. So
They
funny.
just decided to make it a tuner.
Oh, and the nice part is like you don't even need to summon Garura to make Baron with this because your Bystials are also level 6.
So even more synergy.
Easy.
Yep.
Fast tuner.
Spells, instituted terraforming, broken card of course.
That card needs to go now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay with distribution being gone now.
3 field spell. I hate when I play a mirror match and they have the field spell and I don't. It's so big.
Yeah, popping free cards.
And of course, the 3 spells. Plays around the
That
distance
card's
as well.
crazy.
3 super poly. I actually really like this card. A lot of the times my opponents like ended on Lulu and Dweller, and I would just like draw phase super poly. And,
Yeah, that's
Easy.
broke.
like Lulu comes back, but at least you can like still play. You don't get Dwellered.
True.
And it's almost impossible to like play around super poly. Like eventually you will play into it. Yeah.
You're like trying to swing for game or something.
Spell. This card is so broken. Every time you summon a card, you can just Monster Reborn your Bystial stuff. Yeah. And it also has like another effect, but yeah. 1 Heartbeats. I really like this card. I mean, it's just like insurance, really. And you can always send this off too.
It's like a searchable out to like mine too.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
pretty cool.
The traps. 2 Soliac. I wanted to play a crime, but honestly, I don't know. I really like these. Like originally, when I was building the deck, I wanted to play 1 crime and 1 Soliac, but I just kept it at 2 because I'd rather like know this.
Yeah, search a monster. Start playing.
Yeah, because I mean I can just summon Baron, but yeah. And Apprentice.
That's nice.
More Mystic Mine outs.
Yep.
And then this one on end phase can set like, or not set, but like get this back from the grave.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, so if you mill this or like Serener send this, you can just end on both of these. So broken.
Yeah. It's crazy as a branded card that you can send off Albion too. It's like, what the heck?
40 cards?
40 cards. Yeah.
40 in the main, always for Calvin.
Yeah, I had to like make it 40 because like I want to hit like the cards I actually want to hit in the graveyard when I mill. Alright, tokens.
Raphael, yes. That's your favorite one?
That's my favorite. That's why I got them as the team man.
And let's
Fair.
go with the extra deck. So let's start with the Xyz. Dweller, of course. I would blind Dweller most of the time if I could. Like if I still have like a good board and like blind Dweller, I would. And since I have like a lot of level 6, obviously Beatrice. Since it can be like an interruption or it can be like an extender.
Yeah, Beatrice is broken.
The Baron with Cartesia. Let's go with the Link 2s. Yeah. So usually on my end boards, I could always end on like a Masquerena. And whenever I summon like a Bystial on their turn, I can summon like a Sprin. So if I have like a Druid Worm, I would have like interruption just with Masquerena and like a potentially another interruption with this, with like the field spell or like potentially like summon Kaleido-Heart, stuff like that. Yeah.
So all the broken Link Force.
Honestly, I think this card should be banned. Dark.
I've seen that
Summoned
card.
it so much. But yeah, I also played Warlord Dragon. This pretty much leads up to this like really easily. Like anytime they have like a Sprite, if they end on like a Masquerena and like Elf, and I somehow like bait the Masquerena, eventually I can just like use this, take their Masquerena, and then summon something, summon Warlord, and then like take their Abramax or something, which is actually
Crack.
yeah.
That's insane.
Abramax is actually really hard out. So that's why I played Warlord Dragon. And then the fusions. I'd say this is pretty standard. Yeah. Send this off of Brandon High Spirits.
No more frog.
Yep.
And 2 of this, I'm too scared to play 1.
Yeah.
Two's been the standard.
Drake Stapelia, standard. And then, also super poly targets, but yeah. You summon this regularly too. On to the side deck. So, decided these, but honestly, I never eradicated anyone this whole weekend.
Even with Bystial cards. Crazy.
Yeah, even with Bisted cards. I wouldn't side this in against Mirror Match either, especially if they're also like a heavy Bisted package, because I don't want them to like stop me from playing, and I have to like do an awkward like eradicator like one of my fusions,
Yeah.
and then they can just play, but yeah. I'm too scared. My side deck looks terrible, by the way. Look at this.
Nah, I don't see nothing terrible. I see playable cards.
More mine outs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like playable
pretty
cards.
much. These were mine outs. Like, I was originally playing like 3 with this too, but it like seemed too redundant.
There's a lot of outs.
So I ended up like the night before I took out like the 2 cosmics for the 2 talons, and this put in so much work because I would play this going first or second. I would side it in.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I don't really have much cards to like side in going first. I feel like there's so many cards in the side deck that are so good going second, and then this is like can do both.
Yeah. Cards crack.
And 3 Dark Holes.
Oh my
I like it.
Again, I really wanted something against Rogue, and this works against Missing Mine too, because I can just clear my own board, or I can like trigger my own Tearlaments cards.
Yeah, I like that card.
Yeah.
I miss seeing that card in people's side
I
deck.
really like this against Sprite, because if they have Elf, and you Dark Hole them, whatever they bring out, it won't get its effect, because Dark Hole like just
Resolves.
clears it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it forces like Masquerena, like right there. And the other trap, Crime. This would be the card I sided in going first every time.
Yeah.
And I would take out 1 Soliak. And the monsters. 2 Fenrir and 1 Pankratops. I know this kind of looks weird, but Yassine convinced me to play Pankratops. I sided this in going first a lot, too. Yeah.
It's a pretty good card.
Yeah, cards insane.
Yeah, like I just like the idea like where I can just summon this and get another copy and then like make like a whatever board and still have like a lot of cards in my hand. And then the one last card.
It's a spice. Oh
Yeah.
The
yeah.
time card. I actually never had to use this, but you never know.
Yes, sir. Yu-Gi-Oh formats.
Pretty much I played this one because it's level 2, you can send it off sprint. And usually people like either say they're like hand trapped for like Gaga Cowboy or something like that. So they either have to stop the sprint or the Beatrice. I have like 2 ways of like sending this.
Yeah.
I can also bring it back with Elf too.
Works out.
All right. Well, congratulations, my friend, for getting top 16. You got the day 2 Winamit and the
Hey, you got
packs
some-
of shame.
Tops.
Hey, but back-to-back
baby.
tops.
Undefeated in Swish. You're a fucking beast. We love it.
Yes, sir. Well, congratulations and thank you for the deck profile, Calvin.